What's going on? It's your boy Lux, and I'm back with another teeth update video. So as you all know, I had adult braces, and after I got my adult braces removed, I decided to get a removable retainer, So once you get your braces off, you need to wear your retainer. Obviously, that keeps your teeth into the position that your braces shifted them, and that the whole point is for it to keep them in that position. What happens when you don't wear your retainer? Well, you can obviously expect some sort of shifting, and your teeth literally might go back to the way that they were before, depending on your severity of whatever you had done, but just know they're not gonna be how they were when you got your braces off. That's why it's always important that you wear your retainer. All right, at least that's what they tell you. But being realistic, I sometimes get a little lazy, you know what I'm saying? I might wear it 10 hours one day, take it out, eat, or if I'm eating a lot of stuff, sometimes I'll just take it out and be like, all right, you don't feel like brushing your teeth right away, so you don't put it in right away. Some people are different. Some people go days without putting it on. And from my experience, when I don't go, when I go without wearing it, maybe for like a half a day or maybe even a day and a half, maybe 2 days, if I'm pushing on some super, super lazy stuff, when you try to put it back on, it's pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, when you wear it for a while, you can take it off, put it right back on. Easy, right? It gets harder to put back on. So imagine if you went prolonged periods without wearing it, it's not gonna fit the same. So I was wearing my retainer. Here are my teeth. You can see on other videos and you can see like what I had done, But here are my teeth. And I know you're wondering, what are these? I'm gonna get to that in a second. Here is my retainer that I was given when I first got my braces removed. The bottom one, it's fully intact, everything is fine. Obviously, it might be a little rough on the edge and stuff like that. But, put it on, take it off, no issue. And then there's my top retainer. Oh, yes, you heard that? That was a piece. So, this happened. Obviously, I can still, put it on. At first, it was just like hinged on like this. And I was really nervous and I was kind of gently trying to put it back on. And then I panicked. So I called up to my orthodontist that I got my braces done at, which is up north, and I don't live there anymore. I was like, yo, like, this is what happened. Because I already had a appointment scheduled for my retainer check, which you're supposed to do 6 months after you remove your braces, just to make sure that it's holding and doing everything. I never went it. It's been years. It's been like a year. I never had time to go back up north to, just to make sure that my retainer was doing its job. But, I've been wearing my retainer. So longer story short, I called up there and they'd be like, yeah, for replacement retainer, it's $189. Just for the top or bottom. Times that by 2, that was the total cost of a replacement retainer, which was like WTF, right? So since I'm not up north and I didn't have no way to go up there and get the mold done, and I started looking at local places. So I found another place because I was just trying to get a retainer. I'm just like, all right, whatever. I can't just be going without wearing anything, So I found another place. I went there, went up in their office, and they looked at my teeth and they were saying all the numbers, like the numbers they be saying when they first look at your teeth to see what you need. And I'm just looking there like, oh, this and this and this, and slight, adjusting or whatever, all the little whatever dentist terms, I don't know, orthodontist terms, and then they're like, oh yeah, you got some gaps opening up here, you obviously got some shifting going on, woo woo, and I'm just like, what? But then they're like, hey, but we can get the retainer made, but obviously understand that it's just going to literally keep your teeth in the same position that they are. Which, to some people, they might be like, what's the problem? But I'm looking at it like, man, I already spent all this money on braces. I was like, well, what is something that I can do in this situation to get my teeth back to how they were originally? They're like, oh, well, and they didn't upsell it to me. They didn't they literally said, if you want a retainer, we can make it for you. Like, whatever, pay the money. If you're cool with your teeth, cool. I inquired about it. And then they're like, well, there's this thing called Reveal. which is basically, I guess, Invisalign in the sense of like, you know, the similarities. And it's just an aligner. So I ended up signing up for that, and that's what explained this right here onto, and right here, and at the bottom, these are attachments. Now you're wondering, why do you have attachments? Well, check me out. Now, they say that my teeth should be shifted back the way that they were within like 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. And you wear these weekly. They're literally all numbered, you know, by the week. So I'll wear this 22 hours, you know, for a week. I'll put it on, as you can see. You can see it again. They were saying I was having like gaps here, like they were opening, and comparing it to how my teeth, comparing it to how my teeth was prior, obviously this isn't bad. That's cool, that's fine. I could have just got the retainer, but me being extra, I'm like, nah, if we, you know, what's up, let's go ahead and see what's to it. So basically I had these aligners. I just put them on. They get really tight, like the attachments, they allow it to really give that snug feel. And taking the bottom one off, oh my God, that thing, it's tough. But you can definitely feel the pressure. So the whole point of this is to, you know, shift my teeth, but with aligners. The difference between these and a retainer is because the retainer is meant to retain your teeth in the same position. They don't shift them. This is meant to shift my teeth. So they gave me 8 weeks of these. So this I'm on week 1. So next week I'll find, like this says step 7. So on the 7th week I'll wear that, obviously. Step 6, I just, you know, for 8 weeks. Then I go back in like July, and then they will assess and make sure that everything's working how it should be, and then they'll give me the remainder. And that's that. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, again, if you don't have any problems with your teeth, with the way that they are, and you break your retainer, and I mean, just get another retainer made. You don't have to take this route. But me, I was just on some like, all right, whatever, you know, let's do it, just to do it type stuff. And that's how I got into the predicament that I am now. So I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. It's literally just like wearing a retainer. Like, this is what I probably should have been doing with my other retainer, which I was, okay. You know, I wasn't that reckless, like, as you can see, you know. But, yeah. Like I said, let me know if you got any questions, and I would definitely be making more videos and, you know, giving you updates as we go along, just so you can see. We're still on week 1. This is what my teeth look like. It hurts. It don't hurt, but it's like, it can hurt because I'm hitting my lip, especially when I take the bottom one off. Also though, tip for people with retainers. Sometimes I used to take my retainer off like this, one tooth. It's probably best to do it with 2 hands. Like, obviously you don't have to be as aggressive as I was with my aligner, but to prevent them from breaking, you know what I'm saying? Because just think if you're constantly pulling it at different angles, you know what I'm saying, which might allow it to break a little sooner or quicker, you know, but they're not cheap if you lose them or you break them. So keep that in mind. Wear your retainer. All right then, stay tuned.